Hey Libra, and welcome to your spiritual messages for the year 2022. Happy New Year. I hope you're enjoying this first week of January, rather second week of January that we're approaching already. So today's reading is going to be based solely on this year, what you can expect, what kind of energies are going to come forward for you, and what you need to focus on. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. This reading is for all Libra placements, but if for some reason this reading doesn't resonate for you, please don't forget to check out your other placements. And if it doesn't resonate at all, then maybe I can pick up your energy in the next series of readings, okay? And if you ever feel guided to get a reading from me, all of my information is in the description box below. But other than that, let's go ahead and get started here. So to see what type of energy you will be exuding for this year, I will be using the Bad Girl Oracle. And you do not have to be a girl for this to resonate, as energy is always fluid. Oh, that was fast. Okay, so at your center is the mole. Okay, let me focus on it for a second so you can see it. Gangster rampage, millions stolen. That's funny. Purple could be your favorite color. At the bottom of the deck is the goth. So this is the energy that you were exuding in 2021. So I feel that you've kind of just been minding your business with this goth here. You kind of, you could love to dress like this, like in dark clothing, but I feel mostly you've kind of just been minding your business, and you don't really want to be, you don't want people to be in your business, and you don't want to be in anyone's business either. Okay. And I feel that you've cared mostly about what makes you happy. I'm just kind of getting that energy with the goth here. And you do things differently, okay? The goth is all about being the rebel, the unique outsider type of situation here. And I feel like you are that, okay? It's different for Libra, though, the energy to be like that, because Libras are more about, partnership, harmonizing with other people. But I feel like this past year something could have happened to you. You could have dealt with heartbreak or something that changed you, and it's not to say that it broke you or anything like that. It just made you more aware that you can't really trust people, and it made you a little bit more like Queen of Swords energy. You are Queen of Swords, but I feel like Libras are the nicer air signs. You guys are the more compassionate ones. You guys do like to have someone next to you, whether that's a friend or a partner or a pet even. But I feel like in 2021 something happened, something shifted, that you were fine being by yourself, you were fine walking independently, and you're carrying that energy into 2022. Okay, because in 2022 with the mole here, I feel that you give no F's are given this year. You care about what's going to make you happy. Okay, you could be creating some type of income or trying to scheme your way into getting a large amount of money. I don't really see like you're scamming or anything like that, but hey, you could be. But I don't really feel that. I feel like you're just going to figure out ways to create a lot of money for yourself so that you can sit back and relax and have the lavish lifestyle that you want. Libra's Venus energy, right? So I feel like you care about how to really have the luxurious life. So that's what you're going to be focused on in 2022. So let's go ahead and see what the guidebook has to say for these characteristics of each individual here. I just saw it. The goth, there it is. Stoicism, acceptance, passion, and romance. That's interesting, romance for the goth. Okay, the goth lives in a romantic world of horror. I hope that's focused. Of horror and death. In genre, film, and fiction, the goth often finds herself as the keeper of a mystical secret, an explorer of unholy ground, or an unknowing link to the realm of the dead. She often makes her home in a remote, decaying property, and her solitude allows for her to fully embrace every instance of terror, while the goth's inquisitive nature and innate resolve allow her to stand up against corrupt forces, both human and supernatural. She may also allow herself to be seduced by dark passions. When pulled upright, the goth may signal you to stand firm against life's inabilities like pain, sorrow, and loss. She may also signal you to embrace your fears and give yourself over, at least temporarily, to the unknown. When pulled in reverse, okay, we didn't pull it in the reverse, so it doesn't matter. So this is giving me very strong Scorpio energy as well, so you could have Scorpio in your chart. Okay, let's see what else. The mole. The mole loves trouble. In film noir, the mole is the paramour of a professional criminal and may or may not participate in criminal activity herself. The mole reflects a criminal's desire to possess beautiful things, acting out of her own desire for danger, romance, and power. The mole may cover for her partner, but doesn't turn a blind eye to the crimes. She's with them specifically because she knows they're bad. When pulled upright, the mole may signal that you're working in harmony with your partner, or that you're both pulling your weight to reach a shared goal. She may signal that you're facing down the same enemies and will need to look out for each other. So this is partnership, protection, and cooperation, love, and romance. So you could be dating someone that's not good for you, but you're enjoying the ride. You kind of enjoy the thrill of it. I'm getting like Bonnie and Clyde energy with that. So you could be Bonnie, whoever the female is, or Clyde, whatever, it doesn't matter. But that's your energy that's coming forward here. So I feel like in 2021, someone broke your heart, or a situation broke your heart. And then in 2022, you're going to meet someone that's kind of like a thrill, an experience, a passionate, a thrilling experience. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into the tarot and see what is going to come forward. So I will be pulling what's at your center, what's crossing you, what's crowning you, rooting you, recent past, and what you need to know. So what is at the center of Libra? Yeah, I just saw the Death card. So definitely some strong Scorpio energy here. Seven of Wands. Okay, what's crossing this? The Guru, crowning, Page of Pentacles, rooting, the Page of Cups, recent past, the Two of Wands. What you need to know, the Queen of Swords. And at the bottom deck, we have the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like in 2021, you were this very loving, compassionate person, but something happened and it made you a little bit more cold, more stoic, right? The Queen of Swords. And let's clarify this Queen of Pentacles, because I want to know what kind of happened here. Three of Swords. Yeah, that answers my question. Some type of heartbreak happened that you needed to walk away from, and now it's making you very extremely defensive. Yeah, Seven of Wands. So I feel like your message coming through here is to not be so, to not turn your heart so cold because of what happened, because of this heartbreak, because don't allow it to get the best of you. Right? And this is just advice for you right now. You may deal with it more later, and maybe you can come back later to this reading. Maybe it's too soon right now, but I feel like there was some type of heartbreak that happened that made you very, very cold. Very defensive. I feel like you could be shutting away people who are good for you and being open to people who are bad for you, because maybe the person who broke your heart was someone you thought was good, only to be led astray, and then you're thinking like, do any good people really exist? Like, what's the point? That's the type of energy I'm feeling. Okay, so what's at your center is, yeah, the Seven of Wands. So you're definitely feeling defensive about something. You feel like you have to fight for yourself here. You have a guard up, and usually when I feel the Seven of Wands come forward, it's because something happened that made you create these walls. So you've built a wall up right now. Let's see, why is this wall here? Eight of Swords. With the Six of Swords. Like, let's get one more. Ten of Swords. Oh my gosh. Yeah. There was heartbreak and disappointment. Six of Cups. It could be with someone. The person who broke your heart could be someone from your past, someone you've known for a while, someone you had high expectations for. So to clarify the Seven of Wands, we have the Ten of Swords with the Eight of Swords. So yeah, it left you like this. And that's why you're very, very closed off right now, because you're really hurt. You're still healing from this. I feel like this wound is still very, very fresh. So that's okay. Give yourself the time you need to heal yourself. You don't need to rush that. And if you need to tell people that you're not going to be acting like yourself for the next few months even, then tell them that, so they don't take things personally when you're rude or when you're not in the mood. I feel like you're just not in the mood for anything right now. You're really hurt still, and you don't really want to tell people what's wrong either. And if people ask questions, you get really defensive because of how much this situation hurt you. And it doesn't have to be heartbreak, but definitely for some it's heartbreak, but it could just be a disappointing situation that left you feeling like this. Okay, what's crossing you is the Guru here, so the High Priest. So I feel like, yeah, you had these types of high standards on someone, you had these types of beliefs on something, and it changed. It caused you to change this situation caused you to question your beliefs, and that's why you're feeling stuck, because again, you're thinking, if that person was good and they hurt me, just an example, then maybe there is no good people in this world. But that's just a perception. It's not the truth, because you are at the Eight of Swords, right? The Eight of Swords is all about a negative perception that is clouding your mind. But it's not the truth. It's only your perception. And I feel that you are being asked to create yourself a new belief system that is more in alignment with you after the fact, after this situation, because that's the only way you're going to be able to come out of this dark energy here. Two of Wands. Yeah, you have a choice to make. Do you want to be stuck in the past, dwelling on the situation, or do you want to move forward into a bright new future? The world is your oyster, okay? She's carrying a little globe there. I hope you can see if this focuses. Okay, you see that? So the world is your oyster. So you have a choice to make here, whether you want to be stuck and stagnate in this dark energy, or if you want to move forward. But you are struggling with that, because like I said, this is very fresh still. Yeah, you're not really taking action at the moment. Knight of Swords. You're moving very slowly, but that's fine. There's no time limit on healing. What's crowning you is the Page of Pentacles. So this situation is causing you to build yourself up, to work on yourself, okay? And I feel like maybe you're beating yourself up for that. Maybe you think like, oh, I don't know anything, I'm immature, I'm naive, but that's not the truth. Again, just a perception. Be kind to yourself, okay? It's okay to have to learn things all over again. There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually a good thing if we are constantly learning something new. So I feel like look at this from a different perspective. Try to be more positive about the situation, and know that you can go through it if you allow yourself to be open-minded to what you can learn from the situation, okay? This was a learning experience for you. So if you look at it like that, it changes everything. What more can you tell me about the Page of Pentacles? The Wheel of Fortune, exactly. If you see things from a different perspective, you're going to know that this is actually a very positive outcome for you. This is actually a very positive situation. Luck is on your side here. Yep, Magician. This is all about manifestation. You can have what you want so long as you look at things from a different perspective. Okay? You're actually in luck here. This is actually a very opportunistic energy for you here, but you have to learn from it. You have to be willing to learn from this energy, and by doing so, it's going to create this unexpected good fortune, and it's going to give you what you want with the Magician here. Okay, yeah, Four of Wands. It's going to give you that stability, that and that foundation, success, achievement that you want. So you have to be able to be willing to learn during this time. Okay, so if you find yourself being stubborn, acting like you know everything, that's not going to help you. Okay, releasing control and releasing knowledge and acting like, hey, okay, let me get a pen and paper and see what I can do here. Let me see what I can learn from this experience. That's really what's going to help you. I kind of want to clarify the Wheel of Fortune and see what kind of changes are going to come here. Unexpected changes. What changes may be brought for Libra during 2022? We have the Knight of Wands and the King of Cups. So I feel like if you've been in this very impulsive energy, you're going to learn to tap into your heart and be more sensitive and more compassionate. So this is about you. This is about how you are currently moving about in life. And I feel like if you're moving too quickly, like the Knight of Wands, then with that King of Cups, it's telling you to slow down and really tap into your heart and your emotions instead of trying to be impulsive and get answers, right? I feel like you'll learn more if you tap into your heart and your emotions. And also, if you dated someone who was like the Knight of Wands, who was more of a player, play yet type of energy, you're going to be attracting a King of Cups person who is much more in your emotional vibrational level than this Knight of Wands, who is kind of a disaster. So that's also going to change to the type of people you attract, because you yourself are going to change. Okay, that Wheel of Fortune is about you changing as well. So I feel like once you're able to change that aspect of yourself, it's going to change how, or not how, but like what types of energy you attract. So it's going to go from the Knight of Wands to the King of Cups, whether that's you or the people around you. I think it's both. What's rooting you is the Page of Cups. So yeah, this is what you need to tap into. You need to tap into your heart, your emotional space. And this card came up for Gemini in the same spot. And the same thing I told Gemini is that air signs are more analytical. We're more in our head than our heart space. So sometimes we need to be told to, hey, you need to be a little bit more emotional, more compassionate to yourself. And I feel like that's what this Page of Cups is about. Because we could be a little bit emotionally immature as air signs, and we learn through time and experience to be more emotional, mature. And I feel like you're going to be learning that part of yourself this year, to be more emotionally aware of yourself and your surroundings. Yeah, all about changing your perspective here with the Ten of Pentacles. Yep. And then we have the Judgment card. Similar energy as Gemini as well, but we are the air sign energy right now, so it makes sense. So in order to see things from a different perspective, you have to be more emotional. I hope this is focused. Yeah, you have to be more emotional and in your heart space rather than in your head space. What was at your center again? Oh yeah, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, not be so defensive, right? Ten of Pentacles here. So I feel that whether it's family or whatever you identify your Ten of Pentacles, whether it's a romantic partnership or a friendship, whatever that is for you, your own success or achievement, whatever that is, I feel like you have to get to a place where you can be more loving towards it. Okay, and again, it's going to require you to see things from a different perspective. I feel like for a lot of you, you have to tell your family that you love them. And that's what I told Gemini as well. But I feel like your family needs to hear from you that you love them. With the Ten of Pentacles here. Because I feel that with the Seven of Wands, you've been very defensive and you've had a wall up with the people around you. So I feel like you're going to learn to bring that wall down and at least give your family or your friends a little hint as to what you're feeling. And that'll give them more understanding that, okay, Libra just needs some time off. It's nothing about me. It's nothing personal. So I feel like you have to just communicate that. Yeah, with the Judgment card. Yeah, that's your truth right now. It's all part of your awakening, though. This situation, this connection, whatever it was for you, it was all part of your awakening. It was all part of you finding your truth. And usually when we go through these transformations, that's when we find ourselves. So I feel like this has been a very harsh transformation for you, but you are seeing the light. You are finding yourself, and you will be finding yourself this year. Okay, if you haven't already, I feel like it's going to be an ongoing process this year. But if you find yourself going through these dark moments, it's because it's all part of your initiation with the Judgment card. It's all part of your awakening, your truth, and your awareness. So if you ever have a bad day, just know it's all part of the process. It's as simple as that, really. And if you look at things from a different perspective, it'll be a lot more easier for you to understand. Your recent past is the Two of Wands. So again, with the Two of Wands, you have a choice here to make, right? And I feel like you made your choice already. And that's how we are here. And I feel like you thought that things were going to go in one direction only to be pulled into another direction. So it could have even been like a universal choice. Maybe you had no control over it, but you had to make that choice in order to just do something about it. But now you have another opportunity here. We always have opportunities, and I feel that's what you realized. Seven of Pentacles. It was only a matter of time, though. And I feel like you've been taking your time to decide what you wanted to do next. Nine of Wands, again, with that challenging situation here. You didn't really know what to do. I feel like a part of you kept telling yourself, you need to move on from this, you need to leave the situation behind, but you couldn't. And that's because there is something that you needed to learn from this. Okay, as hard as that challenge was, there was something for you to look at, something for you to reevaluate with the Seven of Pentacles. So you didn't make your choice as quickly as you wanted to because it required more reevaluation. Okay. I want to get another card for the Two of Wands. Ace of Cups, Four of Swords. Yeah, I feel like for a lot of you, it is about love. It's about healing from someone and knowing that there's more to life than this heartbreak. That if it didn't work out with this person, it's because there's something better for you out there. Okay, Ace of Cups is about new love, new romance, and Four of Swords is about healing from the Three of Swords. Okay, so I feel like that's what you needed to learn, that you don't need to get attached to people who break your heart, because that just means that they're not for you, you're not for them. There's something for you so much better. It doesn't matter how long you've known them or kind of connection you felt with them. There's always someone better out there for you. You don't need to stay in a connection with someone who makes you feel like you're not worth their time. Okay, because what you need to know is the Queen of Swords. So I feel like if this person comes back, because I feel like with the Six of Cups here, there could be the connection that this person comes and goes a lot. It could be a repeating pattern. So when this person comes back, you got to be in your Queen of Swords energy and tell them to F off, because you're not doing this anymore, right? You want to start a fresh, new, clean slate in 2022. And in order to do that, you have to be the Queen of Swords and kick this person to the curb. Kick anyone to the curb who isn't in alignment with what you want, what you think is best for you. So I feel that you have to be kind to your family and then be the Queen of Swords to people who deserve it. Yep, we have the Death card and the Empress with the Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is going to be a transformational year for you, okay? It's going to kick you to the curb. It's going to kick you down. It's going to be a very heavy year for you, but for all the right reasons, okay? You're going to finish it off very strongly here. So whatever sort of transformations you find yourself in that are really, really difficult, it's getting you to be the Empress, okay? Regardless of gender, doesn't matter. The Empress is someone who is very abundant, happy, knows their worth, they're confident, they attract whatever lifestyle they want. So this entire year is going to be full of transformation for you to find your true self and your potential. So that's beautiful. So I feel like in order for you to survive these heavy transformations, you have to act as a Queen of Swords and not take things so personally, not get so in your feelings when you feel like you're really having a bad day, because it's all part of the process, like I've been saying. All right, so I feel like for 2022, you are going through a really significant transformation that is going to be the best one yet, because we have the Four of Wands here. This is the ultimate success and achievement. This is a very happy card in the tarot deck. So I feel that if you ever find yourself again in those situations where you kind of feel like, what's the point here? It's only because it's getting you ready for the best. The best is yet to come in 2022 for you. All right, Libra. So I will leave it there and finish it off with an angel number for you. All right, so what is the angel number for Libra during this time? Beautiful, we have 0, I am observant. Angels ask for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. I am observant. Yeah, I feel like you really, really have to pay attention this year and understand why everything is happening, right? So it's all for a reason. It's all for a purpose. It's not for nothing. So if you feel that meditation and prayer are going to help you in this year, definitely start doing that or keep doing that if you already are. And at the bottom of the deck, we have 222. I am balanced. Trust that the seeds of your thoughts are growing as you are nourishing them with words, feelings, and action. So be careful what you say, be careful what you wish for, because it is going to come true. So try to find the balance and know that what you want wants you, and that what you want should be in reflection to your highest self. Okay, so trust your thoughts and seeds and nourish them with words, feelings, and action. All right, Libra, so that is what I have for you for the year of 2022. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you did, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell button so you receive notifications when I post again. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in your next reading.